Oh, Mike decided to mute. Cool. Tournament arena time. Let's do this. Unfortunately, I'm brilliant. Decided to keybind my scene swapper with T, so I can't really type right now. Hopefully, I really don't have to hit that for anything else. All right. So we're doing power up mode. Um, I think we're still gonna run the same roster: Showcell, Reva, Celestine, Thad, and a summoner, most likely Archimados, or maybe even just Calandus. Oh, never mind, it's the draft version, so we're going to need 2 more characters on top of this, too. Alright, so we'll pick up Archie. Who else do I want to bring? Ulf for anti-summoner wouldn't be terrible. Roswitha for anti-psyker wouldn't be terrible. I think we'll run Ulf, though. Unfortunately, the randomness of whoever you get in the beginning might mess us up a little bit. If we get Ulf and no attack power or bonuses, that's going to feel pretty bad. So we'll see what we got. They're running Onshi, Archimados, and Aleph Null. Interesting. Alright, and they dropped in a Calandus. That is to be expected. And we got a Ravos coming in, so... If he pulls in a Thad, that would feel pretty bad. I think he wants to pull in a Ravos, but he didn't position for it. I don't know, we'll see. And then we'll go... Yeah, we'll go Thad, just for good measure. Let's run up, soak that hit. That's going to be fine. Pop here. Attack. Move in for the buff. I don't think we're going to be able to get much more damage out of that. Grab that. And attack. Not going to be able to get the kill, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll protect that from any crazy shenanigans here. Actually, just kidding. He's probably going to get one shot by his Thaddeus, so... It's going to be a really interesting decision there, because now he kind of cedes up entire map control. But, nope, just getting one hell of a hit there from his Calandus. And neither drone decided to block. That's awesome. Cool. He can't run his Aleph forward at least. If I drop the first game, I'm going to be so sad. I don't think we will, though. So let's drop on you. And surround him, prevent him from doing anything really next turn. We're going to drop in with the ability here. Kill him off. Kill him off. Now his Anshi's practically useless. His Thaddeus can't do anything. That's a win. 100%. That's what you like to see. Alright, attack's coming out. Beautiful. Let's just wipe this up. We take those. I'm hoping it will be a smooth transition to bring up the other accounts instead of having to do something wonky. I imagine something wonky will have to happen. Just because OBS and BlueStacks do not get along whatsoever. I think we want to keep the same roster. Unfortunately, oh, this is a very interesting team comp. I mean, it works really well for last game mode. Not so much for this one. I don't really have too much anti-armor shred, so that will be annoying. And he brought in Ulf, which... Okay. Interesting. Was he not able to grab the power-up there? Alright, so we'll probably grab Archimados and Calandus here, because we really want this multi-hit. I think, actually... Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll grab that, too. I think here, we'll just run you up And drop that, get the bonus. We'll kill off Arjak, get damage out onto Ingrax, and we'll move Celestine forward. He has nothing unless... Yeah, he has nothing that can surround Celestine right now, so we should be pretty solid. Ravos, as to be expected. Okay, that was through the shield and the damage reduction. That was with... Jeez, Ulf hits like a truck. Granted, he had the armor, or the melee buff, but still, that's nasty. Okay. Well, we want to make sure we take out Ulf. We cannot allow that to happen. Or cannot allow that to continue. We can ranged attack on anybody that we want over here. The hit from Ingraxair isn't something that we're worried about. We'll just attack right here. Do I have to move? I don't have to move for that. Apparently I have to move for that hit. Oh, it's because there was a ledge there. Okay. Couldn't see because her model is so big the wings take up. Yeah, he knows. It's done. Yeah. We'll go ahead and drop a well played as well. Let's get the damage out. It's going to be a while killing him. Just because he has that health buff, it's going to be extremely slow. Well played. And good game. It's not going to let me say anymore. Come on, let me say more. Okay. I thought you click on the speech bubble. Oh well. Cool. 2-0. And we did go ahead and get ourselves mission done, so that's nice, but we're already maxed out the crate this season, so nothing too crazy there. Or the battle pass, rather. So just a couple gold and a little bit of experience tomes. Alright. Dark Angels. What? And they're bronze, dude. No, what do you do? No. That makes me feel terrible. That makes me feel terrible. Alright, well, we're just gonna go for the win as quick as possible. Poor guy. Let's put the melee buff on Celestine here. Get the damage buff on Calandus. Unfortunately, won't be able to get the multi-hit buff, but Celestine will be fine. And, I mean, I respect the Dark Angels approach. It's... Take that to common. You'll have better luck in common, dude. And he also didn't get the lineup on Ravos Denial there. So he won't be able to step up and take that without taking a lot of damage. But I think he got what he wanted. I think he was okay denying me... denying me the Overwatch hit onto Harkin. I think he's just really looking to try to do something with Harkin, but I don't know, man. This is definitely an uphill battle for him, for sure. That actually really hit a lot harder than I was expecting it to. He just one-shot Calandus with it. That was pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get some blood letters out onto you, just for good measure. Attack here. Damage out. Alright. Come on. There you go. Alright. So, yeah, his ability was the only thing that he had. And then there we go. I mean, the God's Will took me by surprise, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright, 3 wins. Let's get our energy, get our Kalanda shards. That we don't need. And let's keep it rolling. I'm probably going to have to swap over to just desktop view for the other 2 accounts. So, might lose the clean new setup. Alright, we're first this time. Interesting. He's got a Malkin Raw. Alright. Can I not click and see what they are before I go into this? No? Cool. Alright. If he pulls Celestine, that's going to be... I'm sorry. If he pulls Bravos, it's going to be pretty annoying. But we got, for the most part, who we want. 1, 2, 3, 4... We could step up onto that. Here. And for good measure. There we are. See, one of my favorite things to do is pick up those health packs with Aleph Null and then turn Aleph Null into a grenade. That would be pretty fun. Let's see what he wants to do. He's going to have to step somebody onto that fist and then get absolutely nothing out of that character for the rest of this. Smart move with the Aleph Null there. Calandus soaking up the passive. I don't think I actually have my passive leveled that highly on Calandus. And that was through the defense bonus right there with the Showsill, so we definitely have to kill the Showsill. 110%. I think for good measure, we take Ulf here. Bloodletters onto the Psyker. Kill him. The attack there from Ulf. I think we want that. And if we can hopefully get a crit, beautiful, we got the crit. There we go. Absolutely what we needed. And I doubt the Scarabs are going to run at Ulf, but if they do, they'll kill them. That's nice. And then... See, that's why you don't want the melee power-up on Yark. It's like you plan to just use your summons. I don't know. I don't like it. But, oh well. 4 wins. Let's go. I'm going to be very confused if I'm not tied for first place after these next 2 battles. Going to be very confused. Alright. Going first again. I think we automatically pull in the Celestine here. And just immediately rush for that melee buff. And then next turn go with the... I should have checked. I mean, he has Thad, so... I mean, if he gets some insanely lucky RNG on the hit, he might be able to hurt my Showsill a little bit. I'm not too worried about it. Yep, there's the Thaddeus. Or, I'm sorry, there's the Ravos right there, as expected. It's a good team. And he missed completely with the active. Oh no, that feels so bad. That feels very bad. I honestly don't think I'm gonna run Ravos here. I think I'm gonna be okay. I don't even think I pick up the Thaddeus either. I think I just bait out his Overwatch with Celestine and then go for... Now, I think I go Thad for good measure. It puts him in an awkward spot, but it'll be fine. Then we'll pick up the defense bonus. Step up 1. Do that. Just basic melee attack. This is an awkward one. I think we'll just grab that from him and then call it a day. It's a really awkward one to play around with. Yep, Thaddeus. I know I should have probably gone for the Ray Boss. What? Oh, that was a Thaddeus hit. Okay. I was like, what in the hell just happened? The animations for Celestine's Gemini look so freaking weird. Are you gonna Yark summon? Because I didn't kill anything. You shouldn't. Okay. He just meleeed. Alright. And then I guess we'll drop down onto Shosil. We really want to start preventing that from happening. The big oopsie is probably using that ability on Yark instead of Calandus, but I really wanted to get rid of that melee buff. Yep, there's Ulf down, as to be expected. Thaddeus has to go next turn or I'm in big trouble. Should be fine, except now Shosil was over here having his own little battle with the previous Shosil drones. I think we'll be fine. I think we have the win for this. Alright. Yep. Dead as expected. I'm just really paranoid about the damage coming in from Calandus here. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Sweet. Good stuff. Rank 104. Alright, one more win, and we'll be tied for first place. Theoretically. Rewards. And let's go in for another one. Alright, their turn is for... Oh, no. Oh, no. They've got the incisors. No. Oh, man. Okay, we still want Celestine here. I clicked one thing and I got two characters. What the hell just happened? Somebody make it make sense? We'll just send Ulf over on that side. We'll still be fine. Damage out onto you. I think we just move forward and melee you, and then move everybody on that side. Archimatos can try to pop up with summons, but it's not going to go well for him. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, he just went with the attack. He knew. Why, like, if your best character to bring is an Incisors, why are you playing on the rare difficulty? Like, just... no. Just no. Don't hurt my soul. Don't hurt your soul. Just... no. Nobody wants to see Incisors. Oh, man. That is rough stuff. Alright, one summon comes out. Overkill. And that's all she wrote. Beautiful. 6-0. What? Oh, okay. we'll take a look at this. And this is something that really pisses me off is if you have a set amount of points, like how do you have or people not tie for first place? Like how do you not have ties built into the system? All right, Rayvas, move forward. You move forward. You move forward. There we go. We'll wait for Rayvas active for the second turn. If he gets a Calandus right here, it's going to be really annoying. Celestine Calandus. Really annoying. Great. That's what I was worried about. And he's going to go for the multi-hit. Yep. Yep. Mainly on common rarity for this game mode, take the characters that are going to be the best that you have for the meta. It could be Harkin. If you have Calandus, he's absolutely fantastic for that right there just shown. And the same thing really applies to pretty much the entire game mode is just do it. Like, do what you're comfortable with doing. Take your most comfortable and strong characters. And you should, for the most part, be okay. Like, Overwatch is pretty nice if you have Sarkaiel. I'm trying to think of, like, what other really good characters you can get for the beginning that would do really well for you. Move Celestine back, and we'll drop... Actually, drop Overwatch up here. And just control the map. And also be really mindful for, you know, the BS synergies that you're going to have to deal with, right? Like, keep your Psychers away from any anti-Psyker, like, you know, Archimatos, keep T-Arc. Another thing, too, is just really play around with Rayvas. If you try to always bring suppression if you have it. That's pretty important. And the big thing is summoners in this meta is just really obnoxious because you have to kill everything. Well, you have to kill all of their characters, and they can really protect them with their summoners too. Really big thing to keep in mind is Aleph Null is absolutely mental at the uncommon difficulty. I'm sorry, the common difficulty. And my next two accounts I'll be playing on common rarity. So you'll be able to see, hopefully, some of this in action. The ability out. I don't like having two characters sitting on barbed wire. Don't like that at all. Oh, the block. He just blocked everything. But we have him trapped in here. He can't back up. Okay, there we go. I win. That one was not clean at all. But there we go. First place. Let's go. I'll just go ahead and screenshot that real quick. Feels good. All right, let's see if we can't swap the account. Apparently not. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll just post you up right here, and then we'll go back to the other scene. There we go. Not as cool looking, but oh well. We'll run with it. So this is the second account that we have, and we're going to go ahead and just play through some common difficulty. In this case, we're probably going to take... We have Thaddeus now, so we're gonna bring Thaddeus for sure. This was a great unlock for this. What's up, Junior? How you doing, man? Alright. So we've got these 6. Last character, who do we want to bring? Any recommendations? I will take it. I'm thinking Sark. Don't really have a lot of great options on this account, but I think he's probably going to be one of the best ones to bring. Alright, so we're dealing with a pretty juvenile roster over here, too. So let's see here. I think we're going to want Sark just to set up the Overwatch and protect a lot of these pillars. We're going to put Ravos right here to protect these 3 so he can't grab them. We'll run forward with the attack onto the Certus, and we'll also just take that damage buff right there for Sarkaya. Yeah, I hated them at first too, Junior. The issue that I had was just the RNG aspect of it is still freaking obnoxious, and not having the rosters for it just made it feel like you were just destined to lose everything. Now that I have the rosters a little bit better, I understand the game a little bit better. It's a little bit more enjoyable, but also at the same time, the fact that there's no sort of like ladder system really makes it feel pretty bad, especially when, you know, I'm sitting here going up against somebody that has an Incissus, and I have Celestine, and I have Ravos. It's like, come on, man. Like, that's not fun for them, and it's definitely not fun for me because it makes me feel bad. Like this, it's like this. He's a brand new player. Like that's fine. And he's playing against my new account, but it's like he didn't understand what Ravos even did. So like this win doesn't feel good at all. Like just, I don't know. And I feel like that's a huge trap that people get into is, you know, you come in here, you're like, oh, cool, you know, I'm playing at this difficulty, it should be fine. And you face somebody with an optimal roster, there's not a damn thing that you can do. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, if you've never seen Ravos and you're like, oh, cool, well, I guess he just overwatches, and then you send your next character into him, and then that character gets to Overwatch too. Yeah, it's not fun. And the game isn't very nice about showing you how the characters look if you don't have them unlocked. Like, that makes it really hard. Alright, so he dropped a character and then just immediately passed his turn. We're gonna want Calandus in, and I think we're gonna want Sark in. I think we really want to deny him this. Deny him that upgrade too as best as possible. And we'll just grab everything that we can and turtle up. Really curious to see what he brings in for his next character. Alright, so if he's smart, Elif Null will go after Calandus and pop the defensive. He's not going to touch that multi-hit buff where his Sark's going to have... Or, I'm sorry, my Sark's going to have a great time. Anybody that steps on it wouldn't. I mean, I kind of like that. It really prevents my Sark or my Calandus from moving defensively. So, but unfortunately, he just burned both the attacks, so that wasn't really great on his end. He didn't kill anything, so we're not going to pop that yet. And then we're just going to, I guess, turtle up over here. I typically will be very nice on Conquest. Like, that was one of my big points if you watched the Conquest video, is don't step on people's hexes if you can win by killing their characters. And no, I definitely should give up sacrificial lambs, but then some people will just straight up not take it and then make the game go unnecessarily long. So it is a little bit of a double-edged sword doing something like that. And I get wanting to have a very... What's the word I'm looking for? A very limited chat function, because, you know, toxicity is a problem. But also, at the same time, it makes conveying stuff like that hard. Like, this is all I can say. I mean, I guess I could just, like, leave somebody out and be like, you're welcome. But I feel like that's kind of condescending. Oh, the Conquest? See, my issue is I don't know what of their game modes I like the most. I feel like it's Conquest. You don't have to kill everything, so you don't have to deal with some bullshit like Celestine, right? You don't have to fully kill her outright. And if they have like an Arjack or something just turtling on one of the platforms, you don't have to kill him. You just have to kill other stuff and tag the platforms. And I feel like that's probably the most balanced one, but like most of these maps aren't balanced. Like, for example, he spawns his Calandus over here. He has 3 buffs on his side of the map. I have 2. One of them is a melee buff. I have nobody that does melee damage. Like, what do you... What? How is that fair in the slightest? I think we're gonna want Thad, and I think we're gonna want Archimatos, actually. Like right here, like the best move for me is to... Actually, the best move is to literally just turtle it. And that's not fun at all. So, I don't know. Like, the power-ups, since the maps aren't even, it's a little anti-fun, in my personal opinion. Like, they should be mirrored maps with mirrored power-ups. And then stuff like this is going to be annoying. He's got 2 units with Terminator armor, so that's going to be fun to deal with. I don't know. Alright, so let's see here. Damage onto you. Damage onto you. It's going to be really slow to kill because he has the defensive bonus. I don't know. Like, it shouldn't be so hard to balance something like this, but apparently it is. I should have grabbed another one of those buffs, but I really wanted to kill Aelif Null before you became a problem. I mean, we're protecting the melee buff a little bit, but Ingrax really shouldn't care too much about Ravos. Oh, no. Like, and those are the ones that I feel bad for. It's like, do you not know? If you don't know, then I feel bad. But now he might be paranoid. Like, he should be fine. He should know that he could run over there. I don't know if actually Ingrax has the movement to be able to make it to that one. It was going to be close. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just his Calandus left, so... I don't know. I just... And also, it like I feel like the draft makes the power-ups feel a little bit better, because you can be like, well... I didn't spawn on a melee side, but I can just drop in a melee unit. I feel like that's a little bit better. So, I don't know. The biggest thing that frustrates me is the ladder system. Like, I'm undefeated, and I could play against somebody that's lost every single game. Alright. I actually really like Gibba Scraps for this because of the tank. I mean, considering the rosters here. Smart move. I like it. Gonna want Ravos on this side. Probably Shosil on this side. My main account already went completely undefeated, and we are now ranked number 1. Alright. Damage out onto you. And protect this side. It's going to be close, but I don't think we'll get it. Really want to kill Arky. There we go. I hate Arkimato summons. Alright, let's see here. Tournament Arena Tacticus changed their... Like, the main Tacticus Discord changed their, whatchamacallit. Their picture, and it really threw me off right there. Alright. So, I think what? We just kill Bellator here? That's it. Cool! Yeah, here, I'll pull it up. Like, right here, the new picture, it's like a random Tyrannid. It's throwing me off a little bit. Not liking it. Yeah, it's... I looked away for 2 seconds. They run everything into Ravos, and they just don't understand, and it makes me feel really bad. That's why I tried doing videos like this, so people can see and be like, oh, Tournament Arena, what's this all about? I'm like, I'll show you, because it can be fun. It could also be very much not fun. Fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, I don't have Ravos on the in the baby account. Yeah, I think that is the Neurothrop. Or maybe it's the Tyrant Guard or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. So, Ravos has an active ability, right? This right here, Early Warning Override. I'll go ahead and read it as soon as I make my selection. Give me 1 second. We're going to want Calandus here. I actually wanted Calandus over here, but that's fine. And we're going to want Thad. Alright, so, Ravos, right? His active ability, this Early Warning Override, right? It will summon 2 shield drones, and for the next turn, he will Overwatch. So if you send anybody near him, right, they will have a bad time. Now, there's multiple ways to deal with it. One, the simplest way, is to just not go anywhere near him, and you'll be fine. Number 2 is if you can spawn a summon next to him, then you will also be fine, right? Whether that's, you know, an Arkimato summon. If you kill one of these drones and replace it with an Arky summon, he can't Overwatch in ranged anymore. He can still Overwatch melee, though, so you need to be careful for that. So yeah, there's multiple ways to deal with him for sure. So we're going to drop in the Thad passive, move everybody forward. I think we're going to go for the hit there, step everybody up. I don't think we're going to be in... Okay, we are going to be in range for the Shosil active. And if he kills somebody that steps into his Overwatch, he can keep Overwatching. Or she can. So when defeating a unit, she remains in Overwatch, retaining 1 fewer hit. So it will gradually get weaker, but it's just best to avoid it altogether if you can. Alright, so that was the Show So Active coming in. We'll go ahead and get the hit on you. This Ravos is going to take a while to kill. I'm sorry, this Aleph Null is going to take a while to kill just because they did get the health buff. We're going to drop 3 Scarabs in, or 3 Bloodletters in on the Scarab. So, yeah, that's actually a great way to counter Ravos if you have Archimatos, is killing one of the shield drones. And then from there, it's like, it's really annoying because you now only have to worry about the melee Overwatch. So, I mean, I run into that issue a lot in normal arena with Ravos, is the Archimatos will prioritize, because the AI will prioritize low health targets, or the lowest health target, and that's typically going to be the shield drones. Alright. Certus, Bellator. Bellator's annoying, but like not that good for this game mode, unfortunately. We're going to get Ravos in again. And Calandus is on the wrong side of the map to pick up the multi-hit, so that's going to be annoying. But I think we'll actually pick it up with Sark. Yeah, I think we'll pick it up with Sark. Use the ability there. Ravos coming into the middle. He will take the hit from him, but that's not going to matter at all. Damage going out. And we'll drop the active onto Varro. That's one thing that's also really just try to keep in mind who's getting the buffs, right? Varro is not going to... Varro's not going to really do anything with a melee buff, or he shouldn't, because he has a weak-ass physical attack, I think, on his melee, so that's pretty bad. Bellator doesn't really care about positioning. The issue that Bellator has is his Inceptors do hardly any damage on this level, and they just kind of serve as an annoyance. I mean, the only thing that is really annoying about him is that he's got Terminator armor. Other than that, not really that big of a deal. There we go. He's taking his time figuring out what he wanted to do. Stop running into me. Just don't do it. I mean, fortunately, he had the health buff here for his Vindicta, but that's bad news bear, buddy. Alright, Show So Passive came in, got that kill. We're going to get the kill here. Sark. Love Tap Bellator for the win. Jesus. Alright. I think, what, 2 more battles on this account? Getting our energy. 1 more battle on this account. Okay. Next season, I might be able to move this account up to uncommon. Probably not, though. Honestly, as long as you're able to get the end chest, that's all that matters. Ranking in this game mode, it's completely pointless. Ooh, a Morven Val. This actually might be my toughest battle yet on this account. Especially since we didn't spawn in with Calandus. So what I think here we're actually going to want to do is to try to kill the Ravos immediately with you. And bring in you. Yep, that should do it. Do it like that. I don't know why my thing keeps double-clicking on me. Alright, so walk. And we're going to take the... I don't think it's worth doing. That's going to feel bad. If that kills me. Okay, it didn't. And we get the heal there from the buff, so that worked. That was close, though. If that crit, that would have been really sad. And another really important thing with Calandus, too, is since Calandus has 2 weapons, and you really want to make sure you try to get both weapons on him, his crit ratio is very reliable. So that's something to keep in mind. I do believe I said that this was going to be a hard one. I lied. Oh, well, makes sense. Never retreat if you have any points. If you retreat with points, you will lose all gained points. Keep that in mind. One more account to go. So we are undefeated on the alt account. Undefeated at common puts us at rank 165. Bringing up the clean account now. And yeah, hold on. It's probably time to show y'all what I'm talking about. Here we go. Perfect. We all have 63 points, yet I'm ranked 9. What? How stupid is this? How stupid is that? And here's why it's stupid. Let's say I cared about it going for rank, right? Because of these boxes. Here are the rewards for being ranked 9th. Right? Here are the rewards for being ranked 1. Like, that is beyond me how they think that's a good idea. Beyond me. Alright, I should go spend some of this energy, but whatever. Alright, so Sark, Aleph Null, Neurothrop's not going to be good for this at all, so we're not going to bring it. I don't have Ravos on this account. Vindicta might not be terrible. I don't know, do y'all want to say anything? Is there anything here that y'all want me to bring? Minus these two. I'm not doing that. I don't think Yazagor has passive either, so. Actually, Yazagor might be really fun to bring, even without passive. But the problem is I'm not a big fan of Archimatos, so... Oh well, it'll be fun. We'll bring it anyway. And if it doesn't work at all, then, you know, we'll back out. So, also, if you have Ravos and you're planning on holding it a secret, don't make it your icon. Because now I know you have a Ravos. And now I know I need to bring Thad. Something to keep in mind. Alright, Thutmose, and there it is. See? It's almost like I knew he had it. Wonder how that happened. Yeah, and I think I talked to you all about it, but suppression is really important. Long-range suppression, right? Like, short-range suppression won't do anything for you for Ravos, but long-range suppression, because he has a range of 2. You're able to really deny it, so. There you go. I like that cluster, though. That is beautiful. I might not even actually try to worry about the suppression here. Actually, I still will, because I'm going to drop Archie on him. So we're going to drop the suppress here. And the reason we brought in Thad turn 1 is so he could really start ramping on his passive. We do want to get damage out onto Varro here. And not going to be enough. I should have just waited. Oh well, it's fine. Damage out. There we go. Watch clustering when somebody has a Vindicta. Be very careful. So he's going to have to pick his targets wisely now that he only has 2 people alive. Or 3 people, rather. And since my Bloodletter was left alive, the Bloodletters deal the additional hit against Psychers, so... yeah. There we go. Sweet. All right. What? I think we're 15-1 now. Let's see if we can keep it going. I really want the Yazagor to come in. I think that'd be fun. I don't like it enough to pick it. Hi, how are you? You too, man. Have fun. Alright, so he's got Psychers for days. We are going to want Archimatos here. Let's take a look at where we can put people. Getting the defensive there for Shosil is going to be huge. I'm sorry, Aleph Null. I don't know why I said Shosil. Get the damage amp there for Vindicta. Beautiful. Some good buffs here. Ooh, Abraxas. Nice. I like it. I like the Psyker team. I really do. Unfortunately, let's see what he does. I'm actually really excited to see this. He got the max summon there. Now he needs to move Yazgor in. Nice. This is awesome. Yeah. This is legit. Come on, move him up and then drop it. Do it. Oh, he didn't do it. He could have gotten so many summons there. Wait. Oh, I see what he did. Okay, that works. That works too. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring Calandus in. Unfortunately for him, he, like, I had the perfect way to handle to handle that situation in this lineup. But that's always satisfying to see Abraxas pop off and get all of his summons out. And he did deny me my anti-psyker, so that was good. Man, that Yazagor actually just pumped. What the hell? That did so much damage. I don't want to step onto the razor wire there. That would be no bueno. So we're going to go for the hit onto Eldragon. Good game, man. You too. Alright, he stepped on the razor wire. We now need to focus our efforts on that right side. I mean, Eldragon's going to be really annoying because of, you know, Eldragon. And the health buff, really. Mainly the health buff. And I think he's already used Executioner. Yeah, he has, so I'm not too worried about it. That and the Scarabs had him pinned. I love seeing stuff like that, though. Abraxas is probably my favorite character in this game. At least my favorite character that they've released since I've started playing. Really awesome character. Play here 69. Alright, buddy. You do you. Alright. Snotflaga, Archimatos, and Aleph Null. So we are going to want our own Archimatos. I think. Yeah, we will. We'll step up and get the defense there. Pop you here. And same strategy. See what he wants to do. Alexa, bed 100%. There we go. A little bit more light in here. And the resolution on my camera looks like straight trash on YouTube. What is going on? Alright, Guardsman. He brought in the Bellator. I mean, not a terrible lineup for him to run. It's going to be hard for me to kill because I really don't have a great way to shred armor. So, we'll see. We'll see what we want to do here. I think Aleph to here, unless he picks that up. Or he can just do nothing. That's an option. He did nothing. I was being a smartass, but okay. Alright, Aleph to this square. Archimado's here. Pop you there. Get the kill onto you. Let's post you next to the Guardsman. There we go. That's our turn. Smart. I don't think you have any way to follow that damage up, though. Let's see here. Well, I should win this one in the next turn. I don't know. It's like I just feel like there hasn't been too many experienced players playing today, and it kind of makes me feel sad. All right. Yep, that kill was bound to happen. Get the hit onto you. Double damage. Let's cook all these up. That's the second time today that has happened. My mouse is acting up pretty bad. Oh well. There we go. Cool. What, 4 more? 4 more matches? And how many more? Yeah, 40 minutes till that, so... These 4 matches will be all it is for the stream, and then we will be done. Let's see here. They have Vindicta, Archie, and Certus. So, MO spec. Not a lot of developed rosters coming in. They're all Iron 1. Tromal. If he steps up at all, we want Calandus to grab that multi-hit buff. Multi-hit buff on Calandus is absolutely disgusting. Actually, doesn't really even have to step up that far. We're going to grab the double buff on Calandus. Or... I'm going to grab that with you. We should be fine to grab this. And then run with Sark here, and then drop the damage out. Nice. There we go. And we'll post up right there and use the passive from Calandus to soak up any ranged attacks he might want to do. If he's smart, he'll drop Bloodletters onto Calandus. Ooh, Azrael. Don't really see too many of those being brought. So just there. Yep, no, he's trying to barbecue the Calandus with the passive. I hate seeing this, man. It makes me feel so damn bad. There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted you to open with. There you go. Good. Nice. There he goes. Popping off. We're going to have to put our Archaea... Move you back. Get the attack out. Our Archie kills their Archie here. And then we spawn the Scarabs on Vindicta to prevent the AoE damage. I don't know how tanky Azrael is going to be. I imagine Archimatos dies here. I feel like that's a guarantee. That actually threw... Jeez! Oh, it's direct damage. That makes sense. So it completely ignores the armor. That is... That's nasty. That is nasty. I like it. Cool. All right. I think, what, 3 more? Get our rewards here. Okay. Calandus is on the wrong side of the map. That feels bad. His Archimatos gets a free melee buff. In a trench. That feels bad. I guess we're gonna have to bring in... Guess we're gonna have to bring in Yazagor. Actually, yeah, we probably won't use it. Shit, we can't really... That's within range. That's within range. Hope for the best there. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. That did no damage. What the hell? It's because I don't have the passive on him. Honestly, I can't remember what the passive does. If I'm not mistaken, it's a damage amp. Yep, for each unit he deals additional damage. That's what I thought. Okay. You're going to be really annoying to deal with. Like, really annoying to deal with. He might actually be able to solo the rest of my team. Yeah, I just lose. That's fine, though. We trusted in the Azagor and it let us down. Yeah, we shouldn't have brought him. We didn't have the passive unlocked on him, and despite it saying it's locked at common, it's not locked at common because you get passives, which come in at uncommon. Oh, and now we have a Celestine and a Ravos. This is fun. This is fun. So make that 2 losses that we have to deal with. And I think we're going to want... Yeah, Aleph. Let's barbecue him a little bit. Alright. That'll do. Oh, decisions. Oh, we 100% lose. Yeah, he's got a full... minus Harkin. I mean, Harkin's not terrible. He's got a full optimized roster in common. So, is what it is. Well, like we said, the biggest way to deal with you is Scarabs. Melee attack. Put them in the cooker. And attack you. We might be able to win this, actually. I mean, Celestine should be able to just straight up smack somebody. That's fine. Yeah. But we're going to be able to just annihilate her. And as long as we take down this Shosil, no problem. Which, that was almost a problem. There we go. We won that. Somehow. Okay. I guess this is how not to play play with your Celestine. But 20 wins, 1 loss. I'm okay with that. I feel bad about it, but I'm okay about it. All right, so we definitely want Archimatos to come in here. We got the Azagor spawn, so we need to take out probably his Abraxas. All right, so we're gonna pick up Calandus here, and then we're gonna want Archimatos. What we're gonna do is we're gonna attack you, and we're gonna grab the multi-hit buff, and then we're gonna send Aleph Null forward, soak up the hit, and we're gonna send and swap, and then we're gonna drop the Bloodletters. I guess I should have used the ability there from Sark first, but maybe it'll be fun, and then we'll just heal up. Last battle. Okay. One attack. 2 attacks. And gets more of the summons out. Nice. And then if Eldreon hits, it's the last summon. Nice. And I have no AoE tools to really deal with it. Alright, let's see here. Scarabs out on Eldreon. There we go. He did something. $18 damage with Archimodus' ranged attack. That feels so bad. And the Swarmers, yeah, they're slashing dive. It is unfortunate that it's power damage, though. I mean, the Pierce ratio is okay, but... There we go. Starting to actually do stuff for me. That's what I like to see. And unfortunately, our Calandus is just so locked up by all the summons that I can't do anything. Actually, just straight up dies. So, 19-2. That's how we're going to lose this one. Alright. So, Yazagor remains defeated. Did not win a single game, but we got the mission done for him, so we take that. We take that. Alright, well, thanks to everybody that popped on in, stuck around. Definitely want to do this another time, so yeah, peace out, everybody. Catch me next stream.